Hey YouTube, let's take a really quick look at a 40-year-old or almost 40-year-old medium Case Stockman. And I've owned this since it was new. And I've carried it in my pocket in the 80s as a telephone lineman. I had it in my pocket. And as a truck driver, and then working as a machinist in a machine shop. I think that's where all the gunk came from that just will not come off, and that's okay. That's just part of the story of this knife, all the different roles that it's played. After 40 years, the stainless steel is pretty good shape. The back spring is pretty weak, but still functions okay. You can tell which blades have had the hard use and which were for peeling apples. It's still a little stiff, but it works. Still works pretty well, and still sees some pocket time. I don't carry it a lot, but I carry it from time to time. I'll throw it in my pocket. The die on the handles after 40 years is starting to, get worn off. But on that side, it looks pretty good. But this is what a case knife looks like after 40 years. Now, I don't know if the new ones will hold up as well. But this has seen a lot of very hard use in a lot of different roles. And it is still a functioning pocket knife. I work in an office now. Almost got myself again. I got myself on this knife just a few minutes ago. So it holds an edge, even after 40 years. I think Case's quality control is kind of hit and miss now, but they still make good knives. I still plan to pick up a few more. I've tweaked this blade here. It's a little bent. I don't know what I was prying on or why I would have done it with a knife. I guess it's all I had. And the tip of the main blade here, this clip blade, it's just a little bent. And I have no idea what this stuff is, but it will not come off. Probably some chemical when I was working in a machine shop that I shouldn't have stuck my knife in. But it has been with me through a lot of different things, and it's held up really well. I like the size of a Stockman. It's not too big, and it's not too little. Easy to carry. After a while, the blades will not hold true. Like this one, there was no blade rubbing when I first bought this knife, or I wouldn't have bought it. It was back before the internet. You actually had to go to a store and buy knives so you could check them out. But now there's a little bit of blade rubbing there, which is okay. And that's not uncommon for a Stockman. You're trying to put 3 blades into a tiny little frame. Sometimes they rub. But that was it. Just a really quick look at a 40-year-old Case Stockman. All right. Thanks.